Candace Owens absolutely ripped the mask off AOC in this clip.
I'm proud to be a bartender. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working retail, folding clothes for other people to buy.
Chitlins, a little bit of fried chicken. I do that every single morning. That's relatable, right? I do that every single morning. Black America, what's going on, Black America? You may have recently seen that AOC now talks like us because we are all still slaves in the South, and this is relatable, and this is what we do. Elena, do we have anything more to relate to the Black people? Well, can I get some of that? Thank you. Yeah. I was just having some hot sauce here, and this morning I just drink it in the morning because I'm so relatable to Black people. Lordy, I eat this hot sauce every single morning. Elena, we gotta get the Puerto Rican vote. Do we have anything to relate to the Puerto Ricans? You got some stuff? Oh yeah, I dance to Cardi B every single morning. So hopefully the Puerto Ricans will vote for me. You're an immigrant, right? Do we have anything that relates to the immigrants? You don't have anything that relates to the immigrants?
Myself.
Guys, let me just say something to take a serious second. I genuinely want to understand, if you are a Black person, why are you voting Democrat anymore? I mean, I could make a joke here, and we could say that it's insulting. It's actually just funny now. What is your excuse? I'm not even going to judge you. I'm not even going to talk about how low of an IQ you have to still be voting Democrat at this point, that they literally cannot have a single serious discussion with Black Americans. They're just trying to relate by offering us hot sauce. That was Hillary Clinton. We had Kamala Harris, which related to us by talking about Biggie and Tupac and smoking pot in her dorm before either of them made an album, okay? And now we have AOC, who's launched the hashtag Blaccent movement, which I will say, it's a good movement. Why are you still voting Democrat? I want you to drop a comment for me and tell me why it is that you still vote Democrat. No argument. I'm not going to judge you. I genuinely want to know what the draw is. This is the most insulting thing that I've ever seen, the most insulting clip I've ever seen. Why do you have to speak like that to Black Americans to get their vote or to be relatable? I'm marrying a British man. He had a British accent. He didn't have to put on a hood accent to get me. Why can't Black Americans understand English? Why can't she just have said what she wanted to say in perfect English? Is the idea that we're so dumb that we don't know how to communicate effectively and we find it relatable when people break up our language? Did she have to speak Ebonics? Does she have to throw in colloquialisms? Do you have to swear in order to get Black Americans to understand? I say this over and over again. The left thinks Black people are stupid. Literally stupid, okay? I make the Cardi B joke. They'll probably literally have her performing for whoever their candidate is in 2020. People say, how can you support Trump? Trump speaks the exact same way, whether he's in the room with people that are white, Hispanic, Black. I've done all Black events with Trump. I've been at events with people in front of the RNC. Trump speaks the exact same way no matter what room you are in, because he respects us. He respects us enough to tell us the truth. You're offended when Trump asks us, what do we have to lose? But you're not offended when AOC speaks in a broken Southern accent to relate to us because we're still slaves? I will agree with her on one thing. We are still slaves. We are mental slaves. So it's actually almost appropriate that they speak to us in this way, because we keep giving them our votes. They keep giving us absolutely nothing. We are getting what we deserve at this moment if we still vote Democrat. If we can't see that they are actually just trying to relate with us through culture, as opposed to having real conversations about why they destroyed our communities, why they removed our fathers from the home. They just call everybody racist and speak in broken Black accents. So I'm going to end this video by telling you that I'm still Trump all day. That's a Kanye quote. This is why I am Trump all day, Trump 2020, Trump 2024, Trump 2028, because he has the audacity to speak to Black Americans like we're actually individuals that deserve a real conversation about how we fix our communities. I have to go. I'm going bride dress shopping. If you guys have any ideas about what my dress should look like, drop them. I'm not going to listen to you, but I just want to see what you think I should wear. Bye, guys.
What you just watched wasn't comedy. It wasn't satire. It wasn't even a policy disagreement. It was a raw, brutal breakdown of how the modern left treats Black voters. Not as thinking individuals, not as Americans with agency, but as a cultural stereotype that needs to be pandered to every election cycle. Candace went straight at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the broader Democrat playbook. The fake accents, the forced slang, the look how relatable I am routine. Bartender stories, hot sauce jokes, Cardi B references, broken accents rolled out like campaign merchandise. And somehow we're supposed to clap, nod, and feel represented. What Candace Owens exposes here isn't just hypocrisy. It's the quiet arrogance that sits at the core of modern progressive politics. The belief that identity replaces thought, that culture replaces policy, that symbolism replaces substance. And most dangerous part? It works, but only as long as people don't challenge it. Once voters start asking real questions about schools, safety, opportunity, family, and economic mobility, the entire facade begins to crack. That's why voices like Candace's are treated as threats rather than participants in the conversation. Because once the script breaks, the pandering stops working. Respect doesn't look like slang. Representation doesn't look like accents. And empowerment doesn't look like being told who you're supposed to vote for forever. If politicians want votes, they should earn them, not perform for them. If you agree, disagree, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think. Hit the like button if you're tired of political pandering. Subscribe for more.